If you find your life speeding up, even if you love your work and all the things you're invested in, and in the busyness, you find your wellness practice, workout, or time to recharge the first thing to get squeezed out of your schedule, this community will help you so much. Hello, and welcome to the Connect podcast. This show is all about helping you connect to your soul's calling so you can take action on it. Because the sweetest success is a blend of discovering your purpose with the inner drive to bring it to life. I'm Sheila, health coach, lifestyle entrepreneur, and mom of two, best known for my online wellness programs, mentoring, and self-love passion. Listen in for inspiring interviews, solo chats, and Q&A sessions that will move you past overwhelm towards what lights you up. Stop accepting good enough and go for your version of great in your health, business, and relationships. Let's get started. Welcome to the podcast. This Q&A episode is sharing what's happening through the summer for the Connect podcast and introducing you to a brand new community, the Elevating Women Wellness Circle, that has just opened and how you can access all the goodness inside of it. So first of all, we are one episode away from airing the 100th episode of the Connect podcast. If you've been listening for a while, I want to say thank you for supporting the podcast, for listening, for letting me know what your thoughts are by rating and reviewing it, and also for your questions for my Q&As. It's so wonderful to know where your mind is at, where your heart is at, and that I can hopefully be speaking some helpful information into your life. If you're new and if this is your first episode, welcome. There are many impactful episodes waiting for you to binge on, so you can start by listening to the trailer to get an idea of how this podcast came to be and a little bit about who I am. The podcast is a beautiful opportunity for me to have a variety of conversations. The Monday episodes are what I call mini-sodes, a kind of motivational episode that's very short, between 5 and 8 minutes in length, and they're where I share a thought for you to take through the week and questions for you to consider relating to your well-being, relationships, work, or spirituality. I do this for myself as well, which is why I have journaling prompts that I use each day, because it keeps me focused on the things that are important. And if you're in this community, obviously spirituality, wellness, self-care, business, these are things that are important to you, and I cover those wide variety of topics. Wednesday episodes have alternated between an interview with someone who I've gotten to know who's sharing their story about their journey from the start through to where they are now in terms of living on purpose and living the life that they've chosen to live. Overcoming obstacles, reaching goals, creating businesses, writing books, so many different things. Very often we can see ourselves in the stories that we hear, and the questions that I ask come from a desire to learn how to climb the mountains in our lives and come through adversity to the other side. On alternating Wednesdays are Q&As, and they go more in depth on a specific area of living a healthy, connected life, from a question that's come in or relating to something I've been dealing with in my own life. Because I'm not that unique. You may be experiencing something similar. If I can share some insights on things that are helping me, these Q&As can be very helpful for you as well. They're easily digestible at about 15 to 20 minutes. Through the summer, you'll be hearing a slightly different format. Instead of interviews, you'll be hearing a solo chat from me that will range between 20 and 30 minutes. It'll be associated with my self-care journey and what brought me to this place in my life, with lessons that are transferable to what you may be experiencing. So that's what you can expect for the podcast. The best way for you to stay tuned to what's happening on the show is to follow or subscribe to the show to see new episodes pop up. I love hearing what you're taking away from these episodes. So that's where the rating and reviewing comes in handy, because it helps me to know that what I'm recording is what you want to be hearing. Now for the new free online community that just opened, the Elevating Women Wellness Circle. You can find the link to join in the show notes. You'll also get your very own self-care guide when you access the link this month, which is wonderful because then you get to really hone in on those things that you require for your best self-care, because it's not a one-size-fits-all type of prescription. In fact, I don't give prescriptions. I love to ask questions and guide you through the process of deciding for yourself what the best course of action is. This self-care guide actually helps you cut through the noise so you can make a choice for yourself as to what is best for you. The purpose of the Elevating Women Wellness Circle is to help women elevate their lives, starting with their self-care. It's a free group of women who are working towards important life goals, career or business goals, while nourishing important relationships. Along the way, they often get sidetracked because they're giving away so much of themselves in the process, and they need to define more sustainable boundaries in their lives. If you find your life speeding up, even if you love your work and all the things you're invested in, and in the busyness, you find your wellness practice, workout, or time to recharge the first thing to get squeezed out of your schedule, this community will help you so much. It's more than wellness tips. It's about a loving container to reconnect you with yourself, to be witnessed by others who get it, and to gain more clarity and courage to unapologetically take care of your needs first. This is all going to be about you and what is going to help you feel your best. So I'm very excited about it. I'll be going live in the group for something called Elevating You Insights. I'll lead guided meditations. There are monthly themed conversation prompts where the community shares and uplifts each other. And there will be a monthly live integration session where I coach you on the self-care outcomes you want to see happen in your real life. Everything will be designed to help take you on a journey inward with yourself so you can really start following through on what will help you feel your best. There's something so powerful about that intention, and that's what the meditations are designed for. We're bringing it all together to make it a fun place where we can all thrive. And the most important part of this is the together portion. When I'm on the podcast, other than when I'm interviewing someone, it's usually just me sharing with you, talking to you. And while that serves a purpose, there's something beautiful when I open a conversation and others communicate and get into the flow together. That's what this wellness circle is all about, because wellness is for everything. The wellness of your body, your mind, your heart, your relationships, your finances, your business, your purpose in this world. If you're well, you can accomplish so much more. Your definition of wellness is yours. No one gets to tell you what wellness means to you. You get to see the whole menu of what's available, and you get to pick. It's going to be such a rich experience. I hope you'll join us. Go to the show notes and tap on the link to join. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful for you. Have a fabulous rest of your day. Big blessings. Thank you so much for being here with me on the Connect podcast. If you like this episode, please share it with someone you think would enjoy it. Also, if you head over to iTunes to leave a review, I'd be so grateful. Let us know what your favorite parts were and what you'd like to hear more of. It will help us have a greater impact, elevating many more people to grow and succeed together. See you next time.